We're moving on to the other big story that we're tracking. Just ahead of the polls, scores of people from the Christian groups came together for a protest march over the recent church attacks in Delhi and government's inaction in the case. The protesters marched from the Sacred Heart Church till Home Minister Rajnath Singh's residence in Delhi, and some of them have even been taken into preventive custody. A church was vandalized by unidentified miscreants in South Delhi's Vasant Kunj area on February 2nd. This is the fifth such attack on a church in the national capital since November last year. Last month, a church was vandalized in West Delhi's Vikaspuri area. In December, the St. Sebastian's Church in Dilshad Garden was partly gutted, and the Christian community had alleged foul play in the incident. Siddiqui now joins me live from the national capital. Maha, it's the fifth such attack that's been carried out since November, and obviously the Christian community very agitated, trying to meet with Home Minister Rajnath Singh, but they were in fact detained and denied a meeting.
Yes, absolutely, Rishika. In fact, if I can put it this way, there were a lot of people this morning outside the cathedral here in the national capital, but the police has to some extent been able to crack down on that protest by taking many of the protesters who were protesting here rather peacefully into preventive detention.
Right.
But even despite that, people here have moved inside the church and are protesting now. About 1,000 to 1,500 people still remain, and they continue to protest even as the security forces outside have formed two rings outside the cathedral here to prevent any of these protesters from stepping out and walking to Rajnath Singh's residence, which is just about 500 meters away from here. That was the initial plan, to go to the Home Minister's house and press their demand of taking action against the vandals who desecrated 5 churches, according to the Christian groups. I have with me Father Jolly.
Right.
Father Jolly, are you upset and hurt at the way this whole matter was handled specifically today, because you were not even allowed to protest peacefully outside your own church?
Not only me, the entire Christian community is deeply, deeply hurt. And we feel that in today's world, in today's situation in our country, we are not able to get our justice done. And we are deeply saddened by the fact that the government is silent about the needs for the protection of the minorities and the religious places of worship. So we would want the Prime Minister of this country to come out of his silence and ensure that he protects the Christian community and as well as the rights of Christians and our religious places.
Right. So, Rishika, there you have it. The Christian community saying that the Prime Minister himself should now intervene in this matter.
Right, Maha Siddiqui joining us with all those latest developments. Thanks, Maha. We are going to keep coming back to you for more.